It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1559, recorded Monday, February 22nd, 2016. Fatal At-track-tion. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have gadgets you can build yourself, or at least, snap together a little bit by yourself. All coming up next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now it is time for the Giz Wiz, and here he is, the maestro of gadgets, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good. And Chad, actually, it is a celebration. I forgot to mention this. We're taping this on, you're traveling. We'll talk about that in a minute. So we're taping this on February 22nd.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago, February 20th, Giz Wiz has celebrated its 10th year.
Whoa!
The first Giz Wiz show was February 20th, 2006.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
I should have brought a cake.
That's why we're up to episode 1559.
Wow!
And it has more. I don't know. Do you ever remember what it was like when it was the Daily Giz Wiz?
It was short. For one thing.
The very first show was 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I had a meeting. Leo Laporte was in New York City for something, a press event. And he said, I do a weekly show. I do a monthly show. I would love to do a daily show. Do you think you could do a daily? I said, I could do a gadget every day of the week. And I said, and also, I just have tons of old crap in a warehouse. One day a week I could do a gadget warehouse. And that went on for like 4 or 5 years. And then Leo started getting lots and lots of shows, especially things like Tech News Today, where it really had to be a daily show.
Right.
So Giz Wiz went into weekly, and then you joined, and I was surprised when someone emailed us and said you had already done it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Anyway,
gosh, I know. I thought that it was a year anniversary.
I know, we both did.
We
both did, and the guy wrote in and said, "What are you guys talking about?"
Guys. I mean, that's why originally the warehouse was on a specific day of the week. It wasn't.
Yes, it was Friday. Yeah. Yes, and it was turned to table Thursday.
I have the Monday theme here. Here's the Monday theme. If it decides that it wants to play.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, it's quiet. 1 second.
It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new daily Giz Wiz. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new daily Giz Wiz. The worse your life, the better we sound. It makes its own gravy. The worse your life, the better we sound.
There we go.
The worse your life, the better we sound. Sound.
Yes, there's a theme for every day of the week.
I have. It looks like the other ones that I have are the Thursday and the Wednesday theme. Either of those your favorite?
Let's do one of them. Is very crazy. What days do you have?
It's Wednesday.
Woo! Wednesday song, really.
Free day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
So nostalgic.
Theme Free Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
The show is so much fun because it's ever evolving. And then someone wrote a Saturday theme and a Sunday theme because there were no shows. Anyway.
We only have one more, and I'm having too much fun. So
Just
here's the Thursday theme.
Does the Giz Wiz need another crappy theme? Yes, indeed. It's Thursday. The Giz Wiz needs
amazing. We could play that every episode. We record every Thursday now.
Whoa.
Golly.
A trip down memory lane, and we're still here after 10 years.
10 years. We should have done our 10-hour marathon, 10 for 10.
10 for 10. Yes, like Good Morning America did.
40 for 40. Oh, darn it.
Well, that's all right. Well, you're too busy. Where have you been since we spoke last, and now where are you going?
So, since we spoke last, I have been to Washington, D.C., which... D.C., you fly into Virginia to get to D.C.,
Yes.
and then I went to a convention in Maryland, and then stayed in the District of Columbia. So technically, I have visited multiple states and even districts since we last spoke. I went to MagFest, which is the Music and Gaming Festival, and got some great footage and interviews from there. And then tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., close to only 12 hours from now, I will be getting on a flight and going to Orlando, Florida. The next day, I will leave and go...
To Disney World?
Yes, to Disney World.
Disney World, okay, good.
And that is for the Extra Life United gaming tournament. So I'm going to be a participant in a gaming tournament. And that's for charity. People can join, and they pay money to be participants in this tournament. My way has been paid because we've already raised enough money for the charity.
Okay. Is that being streamed live?
I believe so. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have a link. It'll probably be streamed live on Twitch, is what I assume.
Okay.
And then I will be leaving the next night to go to San Francisco to see a Microsoft press announcement, which, from what I have heard, is very exclusive. And I think that's all I'm allowed to say.
Okay.
Then that night, I will be flying back to Florida to finish up the tournament, and then
Wait a minute! Isn't that round trip like 5,000 miles? Isn't it like at least 2,500?
It's from Orlando to San Francisco, not direct flights.
My God!
But yeah. And then, and then I'm flying from Orlando to another location, and then from there home. So I've already completed 2 flights. I will be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more by the time that we record the next episode of the Giz Wiz.
The Giz Wiz, which will be back to our normal time.
Yes, back to the normal time.
Thursday, 4:30/7:30 East.
Zindafar says it's confirmed. I'm married to an airplane.
Yes, yes. Well, anyway, and we thank the 50 some odd people the people are not odd, the number is, who have been following us around. It's wonderful.
I know. For the past, we mentioned it 3 episodes ago. I mean, our schedule has been insane. It has been Wednesday, Monday, and now finally back
Once it was
to
on a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday before that.
Yeah,
yes.
Right. As it stands now, it looks like at least 5 or 6 weeks of the normal day. But proudly, our show pretty much starts either dead on time.
Yes.
Or within 5 or 6 minutes of on time.
We're almost always live at 4:30. We're definitely talking to the chat room. Sometimes there's a few last-minute videos being added, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Chad saying the board is on fire, so give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Right. Exactly. My cats are screaming at me. I have to go open the door. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's been fun. I mean, luckily I enjoy flying. I'm not scared of flights, and I'm having a pretty good time.
That's good. That is great.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
jump-
well,
we have a cool
yes.
theme today. It's like maker theme almost today.
Yeah, it is. It is, and we're going to start with my 3 are from Toy Fair, as they will be for the next couple of weeks. But you are right. Everything I have today is sort of you build it or you experiment with it. It's fun stuff. And the first is from one of my favorite companies, Lionel Trains, but it's something very different for them. So let's watch that video.
Hey, Dick DiBartolo, Maz Midas, writer in the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. Lionel Trains, they've been running since 1900. You know the Giz Wiz. He's a train freak. I have Lionel Trains, I have outdoor trains. But now Lionel, they've kind of gone off the track with something brand new, and it's called Mega Track. We're going to find out exactly what it is. It's weird, okay? We're going to look over here, and that's what it looks like. And sir,
all
tell us
over
your
the
name.
place.
So my name's Jay
Yes.
Bruns, and I head up innovation for Lionel Trains.
Well, then you are the person we should be talking to. So what is this?
So Mega Tracks is a whole new rail system with the idea that we want to let kids create whatever they want and to build it wherever they want. So we've taken the idea of tracks that are sturdy and are rigid, and we've said we want tracks that are flexible and that can be manipulated to create the things that are in the wildest imagination.
Is this a running demo?
This is a running demo. Let's take a look. So I'll start you with this car, which is the track that goes around the table here. So you're going to see this go around this way, and you'll see it gets going pretty fast. I will say the car will fall off the tracks if I'm not careful. So I need to control the speed so I'm not playing with the laws of physics and going too fast around the court.
Okay, well, he's a trusted professional, so we'll let him do his job.
Let's see it. Let's see it go here, right?
Whoa,
Launched right
I
off.
went a little too fast, but let's do that.
Now we'll see how it attaches.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, it's easy.
You'll see the. You'll see car goes right on the track, very easy. One step.
Oh, so you just open the track up,
Just
attach
give
it?
A little tap on the pedal.
Open
there you
the
go.
car up,
All right,
that
so
is,
you
right.
see it's going through.
All right. Oh, whoa, whoa. Holy
So
cow.
that's one track layout. All right, you see some nice tight turns. You see some.
That is really neat.
Let's push our luck a little bit and let's go to the what we call the Mega Danger Course.
Mega danger course.
Danger Course, right?
Okay.
So you see, I'm going to go nice and gentle down the hill, right? Because that's that's
It
where
goes
you get
under
the
the
most.
board.
Even Dennis is having trouble following this guy.
So
Whoa.
upside down, real nice tight turns, and the vehicle can can maneuver basically whatever you want to create, and you can challenge it too. Right? You get all sorts of action. Now the beauty of this is what we've put together just for the show. If I'm a kid playing with this, I can go through this, make sure I know how it works, and then I'm able to do it. I can take it all apart and then do it all over again.
That is really great. And you know, the amazing thing is, on the way here, our cab driver drove pretty much exactly the same way. So when is this coming out, Jay, and what is it going to cost?
Yeah, so this is available August of this year. And the way it's going to work is we've got a master set, kind of an entry set here, $99 SRP. You get 20 feet of track. You get all sorts of building equipment. You get the cars, the remote control, the charger.
You get more than one car?
You get one car.
One car.
One car to go. And then the nice thing is once you get into this, you can buy additional extra track pets where you can easily add onto your layout. So you can go from 20 feet to 32 feet to 44 feet very easily.
And are all the cars the same, just different colors?
Yeah, so the way that the cars work is they actually are interchangeable. So you can just take one right off, and then I can have a different shell. Like for example, this is a glow-in-the-dark fin shell. So you see I just put that right back on, and I'm good to go. Right? So again, the whole idea of Mega Tracks is giving the kids the ability to self-express, to create whatever they want. So they can do that with the cars, they can do that with the tracks. They can make it their own.
And when you charge the battery full up, about how long will it run?
You go basically about 25 minutes of full-on playtime, and then you want to give it another charge and get it going again.
And you could also buy extra batteries and just swap out.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
Do you know about how long it takes to charge a battery up to?
Yeah, it takes you about almost 15 minutes to charge it up. Yeah.
Okay.
So what we found is when you're building, put your car on the charger, and then you're typically good to go.
That is really neat. So that is it, Mega Tracks, and it's from Lionel, the train people. Dick DiBartolo, Maz Midas, writer, and the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. I'm going off the tracks myself. Bye.
You were going too fast, Dick. Going too fast around those turns.
I know he lost control of it.
I know.
As we talk about it, we could run their little video, and we don't need the audio. We could just talk over it. It's kind of unique because whereas with Lionel, you sort of had to have a room devoted to a place to run your trains, and you nailed the track down, and it was pretty much in place. But here I wanted to just see that you can see how easy it is to snap these things together. And then there's a great shot where the kids are actually holding the track up in the air. And even if you hold the track, the car, there you go.
Yeah.
So you don't even need a layout. You can just run around the apartment, bending the track the way you want, and the cars can do it.
I think this is the exact thing that I would have loved as a kid. I always wanted to take my Hot Wheels and make the craziest contraptions where it went around the door frame and through the bathroom and up walls.
Yeah, this is.
You could never do it, and now this is it. It's so flexible.
Yeah, I know, and that's kind of clever. It's sort of interesting too that, over the years, Lionel, like they tried different things. I know they had one thing that was so ridiculous, and it didn't succeed at all. They decided to do a line of girls' trains.
That'll get them.
Yeah, a pink locomotive, and people who love trains go, "Oh, what are you kidding me?" But this is kind of clever because it's still Lionel's name, but it's a very different way to.
And it's still a track,
That's
like
exactly right. That's
exactly
really
right. I gotta say that's cool. And August time frame, so we'll see this around Christmas time again. Exactly. So we're getting a real early peek at what this is. So this is great.
Yeah, it
This
is
is fantastic. Well, good find.
Yeah, and the second thing is you may know about the original. Do you know about Makey Makey?
I don't. I have never heard about Makey Makey.
Oh my God. Okay. Makey Makey is, I'll tell you quickly and then we'll show the video. Makey Makey is a kit that lets you turn pretty much anything in your house into to do what a keyboard or a mouse does. And the name Makey Makey is a shortened way of make key. So like make keyboard. And so we're going to look at the original Makey Makey, and then we'll see what is new for Makey Makey. So we can run that video.
Dick DiBartolo, Man's Made us try to end the Giz Wiz one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. You know what? I was just playing my banana. I really was. Take a look at this. We're at Makey Makey, and they have one of the most fun things here at Toy Fair 2016. And John's going to tell us what we're doing here. So, John, why does my banana play?
What you're really doing here with Makey Makey is you're actually closing a circuit. You're flipping a switch. So you ground your hand here, and you do that. It is not just a banana piano. You can do anything with it. You can use water. You can use pets. You can use friends. You can do anything that you can do with a keyboard and the internet, you can do with Makey Makey with objects in the natural world.
And John, is the result always music?
No. You could play video games. You could make a Pac-Man controller with graphite pencils. You could play Dance Dance Revolution with buckets of water. You can literally do anything that you can imagine that you can do with a keyboard and the internet, you can do with Makey Makey.
Okay, and did you create this?
I did not create it.
And why not, John?
I wish I did. It was actually an MIT PhD thesis project. We went on Kickstarter after, and we raised almost $600,000. We came here in 2014. We didn't really have final packaging. Popular Science gave us the Popular Science Award at Toy Fair, and we knew we were off to the races. Now, 2 years later, we're in the permanent collection at the MoMA. We're a Consumer Reports top tech toy for the holiday season. We're everywhere. We're growing every month, and we're doing something great. We're really inspiring creativity. This right here is a world-changing idea, this banana piano.
The banana piano. Now, you have something new this year.
We do. We have the Makey Makey Go, which is a one-button version of our Makey Makey Classic. You don't need to ground it. It's much more portable. It's more limited.
Can we see it?
Yeah, of course.
Can you run and get one?
I can show you.
Oh, okay. Let's go over there. Okay. We're totally portable.
Okay, so here here, it's Valentine's Day today.
Yes.
Touch this set of flowers right here. What you did when you touched that set of flowers is you activated this Happy Valentine's Day card. So Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Oh, great. Oh, okay. And physically, that's what it looks like. It's a USB stick?
It's a USB stick. It's portable. You can create on the go. Anything that you can do one button. You can play one button games. You can take photos. You can tweet. You can order food if you're good. You're really only limited by your creativity once again.
And John, tell us the price points on these. This is the big kit, right?
This is the Makey Makey Classic. It retails for $60. And this is the Makey Makey Go. It retails for $25 at makeymakey.com.
And are they both available now?
They are both available now.
This is really great. Dick DiBartolo, Maz Metis, try to end the Giz Wiz one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. I can't wait to get one of these, and I'm going to play fruit salad. It's going to be amazing. Bye.
Did you ever see the app Fruit Ninja?
No.
You'd cut up ninja fruit. That's that looks great.
It's very clever.
Very clever.
So with the original Makey Makey, your finger has to be grounded. So they give you like a foil strip. I think that's like double stick on the back. And so you put, that's good. You can run that in the background. And then you just connect it to pretty much anything. And then you can play whatever it is. Here's somebody using Play-Doh, connecting the alligator clips to it. And now they are playing video games through the Play-Doh.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
And now this guy playing regular Pac-Man, now he's drawing with a pencil. He's attaching the alligator clips to the drawings. And now he's playing Pac-Man with pictures of Pac-Man. And this is funny. This is, you can use water. And since water's a conductor, you can dance in the buckets.
Very difficult. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. And then they're going to go back. Piano stairs.
That's great. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that fun?
Yes. Oh man.
And then this is back to the. This is what got them started.
They really missed out. They should have played chopsticks using chopsticks.
Oh, that's very fun. Oh, you could get your cats involved.
Yes, look at that. Oh, it's a photo. Once the cat goes in for the soup, or for
right.
Not the soup, but the water.
Right, and then using Alphabet from Alphabet Soup, they hooked alligator clips to them and were able to play a game. So it's very, very clever.
Yeah. Wow.
And I didn't realize until I was on their website. So there's Makey Makey, and the new one is Makey Makey Go. And Makey Makey, he said $60, but there's like Makey Makey in kind of a bare bones package that's $50.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you don't want the deluxe packaging but the same components, you can get in for $49.99.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see this as not only just a cool thing to have around, but gosh, like a science fair project.
Absolutely. For a classroom, kids would just love playing with these things.
Yeah, and then also as just sometimes you'd want some cool application like the piano stairs. No other way to do that. Use the Makey Makey. Or I love the flowers that showed off the Valentine's Day card. How cool that would be to have some sort of button or something at a reception area that maybe when you click it, the lights change, or maybe maybe you're at a restaurant, touch the bouquet and it tells the staff we did a good job.
It's great.
Sky's the limit.
You press the flowers on the table and it bills the meal to someone else's credit card.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So Makey Makey.
It's on Amazon. Someone in the chat room found it.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, it seems to be the price seems to hold whether it's at their website or Amazon, but it's Prime, so you probably want to do Amazon because then you can get it in 2 days.
2 days, free one-day shipping if you qualify to even.
Wow! And is Makey Makey Go on Amazon?
I just looked. I only clicked their name.
Okay, Makey Makey Go is newer, so it might not be in. wide distribution yet. It may just be on their website.
Yeah, it looks like it's only on their website
Yep.
so far. So, but very cool, very neat. I really like. Now that's definitely a maker product, if I've ever seen one. If I have seen a hacking product, that is one. Very.
All right. Well, the third one, we could say you sort of there's minimum hooking together, attaching things. Bare minimum, but you still kind of make something. And actually, it's kind of neat. So let's take a look at something from Odyssey Toys.
Dick Bartolo, Maz Madness Writer, and the Giz Wiz, one-take theater here at gizwiz.tv. You know, between CES and Toy Fair, we have seen every conceivable kind of drone except the pocket drone. Okay, this is really unique, and Stephen here is going to tell us, actually show us what this is and does.
Okay, so the pocket drone was created and meant for portability, so something that you can take with you on the go. It does come with a bag, something like this. You'll be able to go in there, something that'll easily be able to fit in your pocket for you to take anywhere. Let's say you went biking with your friends, or you went picnic with a girlfriend, or whatever the case may be. Something you don't want to carry a nice big drone, has a 720p HD camera in your book bag. No, you want something that you just take right out of your pocket. Hence, we made the pocket drone. So as you see right here, this is what it looks like. All right, while it's all collapsed. When you take out the legs, you have the propellers, all right? And then you can pull them and flip them up, right? And now you have your pocket drone. Over here is a 720p HD camera, takes videos, takes pictures, saves it to a micro SD card that's right over here. You have 4 gigabytes, so you can take quite an amount of good videos and pictures with it. And my favorite feature about this thing is the auto hover or altitude lock. Is that a feature you usually find in expensive drones, usually within the price range of $1,000. You could probably familiarize with DJI, Unique,
Absolutely,
brands like those, and those are one of the really impressive features that those drones have. So now we're implementing those features in something that's way more affordable for mom and dad. So I'll let it go, and I'll let the pocket drone do the rest of the work. So as you see, I have it at a particular altitude right now. I don't have my hand on the left throttle stick right now because I don't need it, because it's going to stay at that desired altitude. I can just maneuver it with my one hand on that one throttle stick and not have to worry about it. Which
That
makes
is
it so
a big
unique, and that
feature.
makes it different because it makes the hand-eye coordination a little bit easier and not having to worry about dealing with 2 throttle sticks at the same time. You only really need to worry about one.
That is really neat. Now, Stephen, how long can it fly for on a full charge?
On a full charge, you're going to get about 8 to 7 minutes of flight time, depending on how you fly it. If you do fly it outside in mild winds, you may get 6 to 5 minutes. You know, it just depends on the flight. But it is a exchangeable lithium-ion battery that goes right in there, and it's something that can be easily replaced. If you have 2 or 3 batteries per se, you can essentially just keep on playing.
And do you know how long it takes to charge a battery?
It'll take you roughly around 30 to 45 minutes to charge a battery.
Okay, and you know what? Show the controller, because we were on the helicopter, on the drone when you were doing
Before I
that.
put them in here, the throttle sticks right over here that go in here, they're placed right inside here. All right, so the actual unit is flush with the pocket drone. It's about the same size as an iPhone 6, which is what we were rooting for. All right, the actual features that it has, all right, is stuff like, you know, additional speed feature. It has the ability to take videos, take pictures. It has a smart fly mode, meaning that it has a one direction mode, so it'll be easier for you to not have to worry about flying inverted. All right, and you also do have the 360 degree where it'll be able to turn around on itself and be able to take a picture of you. So there's a lot of cool features.
And this is coming when and how much?
You will be able to find this in stores, I'm going to say the end of April. And you'll be able to find them from anywhere from $129.99 to $99.99.
Wow, that is really great. And do you have info at odysseytoys.com?
You can go to odysseytoys.com. You can find our press kit that has plenty of information on the pocket drone. We actually won an award at CES for Twice Magazine of Most Innovative Drone at CES.
That is really amazing. And you know, he didn't tell you all the features. There's mix, blend, clean, dry. No, enough features I think this is one of my favorite things here. Dick DiBartolo, Man's Menace, try to end the Giz Wiz. One take theater here at gizwiz.tv. We should have put that on a drone and have it just slow. Oh, it is. It's flying away. It's going up in the air. It's going up in. Oh, my word. What an amazing device.
We used the Pocket Dentist to shoot that video. Yes.
Yeah, Pocket Dentist. I like it. I like it.
That is actually really neat. The features that he's talking about where it auto hovers is huge, and I think that needs to be built into most consumer drones, because I've given a few drones as Christmas gifts, and the first thing that happens is they go bzzoo, zhoo,
Yes.
zhoo, zhoo. No one can really keep it on a level heading without lots of practice. So having that built in is really a nice feature. That's a really good feature.
Yeah, and the fact that it's small. You know, when he said an iPhone 6, I assume he's meaning each device is
Right.
the iPhone 6,
Probably
not thickness.
Yeah, not thickness.
yeah,
Probably
not
just
thickness.
in footprint is what I would say.
There you go, in footprint.
Yeah.
And they did say that a lot of stores will be doing it for under, doing $99.99, which will be a really nice package.
Yeah.
And they really did a great job making them flat, and the little joysticks unscrew and go in that has its own little compartment to hold them. So
I like it. I'm impressed. It has. I'd love to see the video that it captures.
I know, it's very funny. I've been after them all day, and finally the woman said, they have no video online.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I was looking at it.
You're on their website now.
Yeah,
okay.
and I don't see.
Yeah.
I was on their. I was looking at their website. Yeah, and I don't see anything.
No, I had asked.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an LED lights for nighttime flying. So.
Right,
Yeah.
and then
Very
he
nice.
mentioned something that I assume he was talking about, sort of a one-direction mode. A lot of times, if you are flying a drone and it turns, and maybe turns to face you, you think in your mind, I want it to go that way. So you take the stick and you move it that way, but really the drone is facing the opposite direction, so it will go. And so he was mentioning, so you don't forget the point of view, and I think that's what that feature was. Seems like a really good feature. That seems like a great feature.
Yeah, to make it easier for people.
Exactly.
Beatness is saying no video online. I'm a little suspect.
Suspect
Well,
of that 720p
they have
camera.
2 months before they release it. So.
Yes.
And even when he said, and it'll come in a case something like this, because they haven't even worked out what it's going to ship in. So when we hear April, we know that probably May, June will be more like it when you'll see it.
Right.
Well, we know the form factor, and we know that it does fly, and we know it has LEDs.
Right.
So.
Right. I like it, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and play with one. Yep. I think drones are so cool. I think that they are going to take over, and we're going to have to figure out some way to make them a lot less annoying.
Yeah, and also, Dennis was saying, now you're going to have to register that with the FAA, and I'm wondering if they're going to have like a power rating, like if your drone can do this, it must be registered, because this drone seems to be a little bit on the harmless side, that it's not going to go
on the RC side. It's almost like I know that there's an ultralight category of aircraft.
Oh,
that if if it's within a certain dimension or power or range,
then you don't need a license.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Maybe they'll do
Who knows?
that.
Yeah. Who knows? But very, very, very cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that drone.
Good. Well, now we're going to find out if we like what you have, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
And chat room, Lazy Dog said there is a weight limit for drone registration.
Oh.
So Pocket Drone probably does not meet that, because it looks very light. Okay, so Dear Patreon said, Chad, please find cheap and possibly crappy office gadgets.
Office gadgets. And I have delivered, imagine yourself, and we're still in the maker category.
Oh, okay.
Barely. It's kind of like
Barely,
the drone.
okay.
You know, screwed in those joysticks. I mean, you had to make it, right?
Yeah. Sure. Well, you had to take the little propellers out too.
Exactly. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really a maker show.
And flip them up.
This is sort of in that category. So imagine yourself at work. You know, you've been sitting at your desk. There's pens and papers everywhere, and you're ready to eat some food. But you forgot, you have the salad, but you forgot your utensils. But luckily, you have pens. Luckily.
Pens?
Pens.
Oh, pens. Oh, okay.
Pens to write with.
I always have pens.
Like this pen.
I can't eat with that.
Introducing Fred's Dine Ink. Utensils. I love Fred. They have a great sense of humor. They're just fantastic.
I like this already.
So the idea is that if you are without your utensils, you can use these caps that go onto pens. Pins. Do you say pins or pens?
Pens.
And you can just slip this onto a normal pin that you would have around, and now it becomes a utensil that you could use at your desk. This has a little bit of glue still on it. Yes. I thought this is a very Giz Wiz gadget.
Yes.
And so.
And what do they call it?
The Dine Ink. Dine Ink. It kind of reminds me of like Dine Incorporated, but.
Okay, Dine.
Dine Ink. So not only do you get all of the caps, you get a knife cap for your pen. You get a spoon cap as well, and you get a fork cap. And all of these are pretty okay. I think the fork is the flimsiest of the caps. But the spoon and the knife cap are definitely sturdy enough for any modern office worker. But you also get working writing utensils. These are they've actually shipped
Oh, wait,
you.
the pens come with it?
The pens come with it, which I think is just hilarious. And let's say you're bored of your caps. It comes with normal caps, too. You know what? Basically, they just shipped you chopsticks as well. So you can use these as chopsticks, just in case.
Oh, that's very funny.
Yes, so I believe that this paper is probably too glossy for me to write on. I wonder if I have some paper around to test this out. It looks like I may be all out. Here we go. I got some paper right here. So let's see if how well this writes.
Did you get them from Amazon?
I did. So hey, it writes just fine. It's a little bit difficult
I
to
can't
see
quite
in the
see.
lighting.
Is it blue ink or black ink?
Blue ink.
Blue ink.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Just fine. So not only are you buying 3 working pins, but you're also buying 3 pin heads, which will convert.
You almost have a pocket protector there too in that case.
Basically.
If you have a big pocket.
Basically. And you know what? It's not going to set you back too far, because these are only $8.34 for your pins. For a little bit, I thought that possibly there was a pin holder in that spoon, but no, not quite.
Yeah, okay.
So that could be you. You know, you thought, oh gosh, I forgot everything at home. Don't worry, you have your Fred and Friends Dine Ink Pen Utensils set of 3 for you to use. So
it's a great gag gift too for someone who's got a new job or something.
Yes, absolutely. Or that employee who never goes out to eat and is always at their desk. I think that this is a fantastic gift. So yeah, I think I'm surprised that the pen works just fantastically. No issues there. I made a little. It is. These studio lights, not very conducive.
A little too bright. Oh, I saw it for a minute. Oh, there
we
it is.
go.
Oh, my gosh.
There we go. He's a
wow,
little
an
Giz Wiz
exact
face.
replica.
Exact
Nice.
replica. Exact replica. So there you go. You got your Fred dine-in set. And I know what you're thinking, Chad. That's a real crappy gadget. And it is. And that's what we were aiming for. And hey, by the way, you can help determine what next month's theme is. If you're a patron, we give an option for you to vote on the Patreon and submit based off of a voting system. What is that called? Campaign. A survey. We give you guys a survey. And but you know what? We're opening to everyone. Anyone who wants to submit an idea to be on that patron survey can go ahead and do so, and then the patrons.
So wait,
will
so this
decide.
is the category. They're
submitting
the
categories. Yes, the categories
okay.
for people to for us to poll the patrons. The patrons still get the last word, but if you would like to help out with the categories, feel free to either email us, mail@gizwiz.tv, or send me a tweet. Would be just fine. Twitter.com/OMGchat. So please give me your categories, or you know what? I'll ask after this episode is over if the live participants still in the chat room, and I'll ask again what some themes are, and I'll write them down with my pins that I got.
Wow.
From Fred and Friends. Yeah, we love Fred and Friends. They just have the funniest and
I still have
cookiest
my
gadgets.
Speakers on my desk at Mad. They made a pair of desk speakers that are Apple earbuds blown up 200 times.
Oh yes.
So they look exact. Have you seen them?
Yes, I have.
They look exactly like earbuds, except they're like 6 inches round, and they have the white cord that goes with them and the gray stems.
Here we are.
Oh, there they are. There they are. Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, the very classic
Very
speakers.
classic, yeah.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, they're fantastic. So we love them, and I thought this was a perfect office and food gadget sort of combination. I've done food gadgets quite a bit on the show. So with that, let's jump into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Now we have kind of a different kind of video. It's very dark. Some of it's out of focus. I think it was sent in. It was sent in by Beast Drew. And I suspect he's very young, and it almost sounds like he took a flashlight and was at his grandparents' house to show us how old-fashioned they were. And there's a little something at the beginning, and then there's a lot of black, so we're going to start it partway in. But he was very excited to find this. Now, you know what this is, right?
Bottle cap? No, I don't.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know what that is.
Chat room?
I mean, I know I know what it is because I saw the first part of his video.
Oh, okay.
But if you were to show me that, I would have not have known what that was.
Okay, right. All right, so in the first part of his video, he's going, look at what they have in their house. And he's sort of whispering. It's sort of like they're downstairs and he's up in the attic, or they're in the living room and he's in the basement. They have these. Yes, these are. And the funny thing is, my apartment, Dennis's apartment had these. This building has circuit breakers. But for some strange reason, the hall lights, the oil burner, everything down in the basement still
uses those. Oh my god.
Yes.
So my Twitch chat room says here are the ideas of what that is. Bottle cap, I know what that is. A light bulb base, a fuse. I don't know. A fuse. So a few people got a light bulb adapter.
A few people knew.
Few people knew.
Oh, okay. Well, now, so let's. As I said, the interesting thing is he shows them very, very quickly, but when he talks about the 3.5-inch, the floppy disks, realize that when he shows them to you, that back then when you bought a computer, everything needed to have a driver installed.
Right.
So when he flips through these rather quick, just realize that when you plugged in the computer, you were pretty much nowhere.
Right.
Okay.
You wanted a laptop. You wanted a printer. You couldn't go to the internet and get the drivers for that printer. The operating system didn't go. Oh, this is this printer. Oh, okay. Install this. Okay, it's done for you.
The mouse. You needed a program if you wanted to use a mouse. So with all that in mind, Beast Drew will show his video.
An old floppy disk tower right here. And
looks like there's still notes. They're still using it.
These are all their old floppy disks. Now I'm going to go over here. Hopefully I don't make this too long, but I'm going to try to
So that one, it says HP printing. It's systems for Windows.
Okay, so you needed that for your printer.
Windows 95 drivers, and then there was a serial code. CD-ROM disk driver.
So if you're going to use a CD-ROM, you needed that.
Hercules Stingray.
SoftNet. Voice. It might have been. I think that might have been modem.
Yeah. A Telepoint mouse.
That was mouse software.
This one, I feel like they could make some money off of maybe because it's never been opened.
Never opened.
Sell the whole thing together. I feel like that maybe you can make
a few cents.
Man, I don't think sealed. It's still going to be worth a lot.
This one.
A Windows display.
Okay.
So that was a video driver.
Galaxies.
Oh wow, Sound Galaxy. I don't know.
That was for speakers, right? I think for speakers. SoftNet something.
Voice something.
Maybe that was the modem.
And I got this one right here, which is a PV1486SP3.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Supporting.
Oh, yeah. Diskette. I don't know what that was.
Code for something, or.
I think you just gave away the nuclear codes.
Old screen.
CRT.
Plugged in. The rest of it is not, and I wish I could plug that in. The old mouse.
A mouse with a ball.
Bottom.
Mouse with the ball, and not USB.
And,
no.
But with the old-fashioned
CDs.
Oh yes.
These are what?
Cereal? I forget what they call those.
And
I don't even remember.
Some people still want those, by the way.
Yes, but now fortunately you can buy a converter, and he's very impressed that they have a push-button phone.
I can make some more Giz Wiz videos.
But you need to get more lights.
This is the first one. I'd like to continue making one. So, this is my Giz Wiz video.
This is great! Wow! Oh my gosh!
Right. I hope he doesn't get caught. I hope his parents don't watch this, or his grandparents rather. I think.
Yes, PS2 connector.
Oh, a DIN
that's
connector.
correct.
There we go. DIN
we
connector.
Oh, it did. Was that a DIN?
Someone else is saying it's a PS2 connector.
Yeah, I mean the PS2 connector is definitely what they use now. That didn't look like a PS2 connector. Because normally a PS2 connector has sort of a bar in it that says which way is up.
Oh, it's keyed, right? Yes.
Yeah,
keyed.
and that one looked more like not the same. Yeah, some people say that that's a DIN. Man,
Radio Ride says most of my computer stuff is like this.
I mean, I also remember when buying a computer was such an investment that it came with so many other things. I remember our first CD-ROM computer came with multiple speakers. I think it came with like 3 speakers and a subwoofer. And it was like, to have a subwoofer nowadays. What's even funnier is I remember playing games back then and thinking the sounds were so bad because games just didn't ship with that great of sounds. So why did we have this amazing, speaker set up for this crummy, oh man.
Well, I started out, my first was an Atari, and I had bought an Avaletti electronic typewriter. And when I bought it, the guy said, if you pay another $100, we can equip it with a parallel port. And if you, when you get into computing, your typewriter can be your printer. And when I bought my Atari 800, I turned it on, and all it said had a C prompt and a blue window. And I called the place where I got it, and I said, it's not doing anything. And they said, well, what programs did you load into it? And I said, well, I didn't load anything into it. They said, oh, well.
There's your problem right there.
Yeah, there's your problem right there. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Exactly. I know. And then when Mad was on 60 Minutes, it was a long story that I knew the guy on 60 Minutes who did PR and was after him for years. And we finally got Mad on, and Bill said, this is the best thing that ever happened to Mad. What do you want? And I said, a new boat. And he said, how much is a new boat? I said, $30,000. He said, think cheaper. I said, are you being, I said, are you being serious? And he said, yeah, I want to buy you something really great because you got this done. And I said, I would like to get a real computer. I have an Atari. And he said, what does that cost? And I said, Bill, $3,000. And he said, okay, but don't buy crap for yourself. You can spend up to $4,000. So I bought a NEC computer. But Chad, Word, I bought Word because I needed Word. Word was $500.
I know. Oh, gosh. Oh, software back then was... I can't even think about how expensive it was back then.
Yes,
I remember we bought, for me, this was years later.
Right.
We bought, because of my dyslexia, Dragon Dictate. Which was a voice dictation
word
software.
Yes,
$360, something like that. Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, back then it was like you were buying, they basically priced it as if you were buying the hardware that would decode whatever you were doing, like you were buying a typewriter back then. I mean,
and it was the stupidest program. I tried to save, the first time I saved something, and this screen comes up. Who would you like to be able to access this document? Who in the company will be able to edit this document?
Right.
And I'm thinking, I want to save it.
Yeah. To my hard drive, please.
Yes, it's me. I'm not in a big so I think it was written like for a big corporate. And I'm thinking, I paid and the guy gave me a break. It was $600. I said, $600? I just spent $3,000 for a computer. He said, oh, we'll give you $100 off.
Golly.
Yeah, I know.
Any of these look familiar?
The NEC, or some people call it just NEC.
Yeah.
But it was, and it was just a computer. Then they had to buy the monitor that sat on the top of it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what year would this have been?
Boy, I think it was. I think we were on 60 Minutes in 1988. So it did not. The card.
So maybe
slots
something like this.
There you go. It was very, very much like that, where the monitor sat on top and the floppy drives were in the front.
Man,
yeah.
man, memories. I think this right here was very similar to the first computer that I worked on in our computer lab at public school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Man, and then I'm pretty sure that we used Macintoshes later on. And then my mother worked for a few companies that we were able to get computers. But I don't remember what those were at all. And then our first CD-ROM had a Pentium processor. Remember?
Oh yes, so did mine. Pentium. Yeah, I think. Then I got a portable. Philips made the first. I think the first Pentium portable. It was $4,000. And it had a 40 gigabyte, I guess, hard drive.
Yeah.
And it was a black and monochrome screen, and it weighed I think 7 or 8 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
But it wasn't one of those luggable things, where Nick Beglin had a K-Pro that it didn't go in a suitcase. It was a suitcase.
It was a suitcase, yes. A big plastic beige suitcase.
Yes. This monster suitcase thing, and then the screen on the portable was,
Yeah, I think that was a 40 megabyte hard drive, not a gigabyte hard. One of my favorite things is when I came back, when I was at the convention that I just talked to you about, Music and Gaming Festival, is they had a computer history area. And so not only did they have all these very old computers, but they all ran the games that they would run around that age. And it was just absolutely amazing. They had all the colors of the iMacs, and you could play you could play Quake on all the iMacs. They had, of course, Doom, and then they had a TV that they had spent over $200 restoring, and that was able to play Pong, and it had the home version of Pong in it. I mean, it was a really cool area. That video will be going up on my channel later.
I don't think things have changed much as fast as in the computer area, with things getting better and better and cheaper.
Oh yeah.
It was, and then people didn't care anymore because there used to be this big convention in Vegas, I can't even remember it. It was only for computers. It was bigger than CES. And then it got less and less and less, and then it just went away because people started taking computers, all right, so it's a little faster, it's a little bigger.
I mean, nowadays, I feel like there's so much...
Comdex.
Yeah, Comdex. Oh, well, Comdex still exists.
It does?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, Comdex, I'm pretty positive still exists.
But I think they have Comdex in your apartment now, right? It used to be a very, very big show.
In fact, if I remember correctly, I think it's more mobile phones now.
Okay.
If I'm thinking of the correct Comdex
acronym, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I just just Googling it real quick was Comdex 2015. Maybe not. What to expect at the this is Consumer Electronics Show, CES. So maybe not.
I think it did go away. Finally.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays, it feels like it is definitely slowing down when it comes to personal computers, and now it's all on phones, tablets, mobile devices, smaller, lighter, thinner, and cooler is also a really big factor.
Absolutely.
With that, let's jump into the letter. Oh wait, before we do that, let them know where they can send videos.
Oh, exactly. Okay, so Beast Drew, that was our only video submission in the past 2 weeks. So we need more videos. It can be anything. We especially love old stuff. Just give us some light, though, when you show it so we can see it clearly. And my Gadget Warehouse, I invented this. My favorite gadget of all time, maybe something you just bought and you absolutely love, or something you just bought and you loathe, you can at least warn other people not to get it. So send it to mail@gizwiz.tv. And again, shoot for 2.5 minutes. That would be great. Mail@gizwiz.tv. And if you show your video, Beast Drew, will get the current issue of Mad Magazine, which is now the April issue. With the flaming hoverboards on the cover. And he'll also get an Alfred E. Newman picture. And that goes to people who live in the United States and Canada. Oh, and that goes to Beast. Beast Drew gets it if he's in the U.S. or Canada. If not, we'll give you a shout-out. Send us a little note and say, Dick, you used my video. Can I say hello to my girlfriend? Can you propose in my behalf? Whatever you want.
Yeah, anything like that.
Yeah. And we need it soon, okay? Mail@gizwiz.tv.
Thank you so much. Okay, now let's jump into the letter.
come the Giz Wiz letters out.
Ooh. And Waffles writes us, why does my master shake me a lot when I'm on camera?
I don't know, she says. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, letter of the week. Let me start off by saying I love the show. You guys are doing a great job. Dick, a few weeks ago, you demonstrated the Kangaroo PC. I was so impressed I had to buy one. It works great. However, since it's so portable, I really don't want to lug around a full-size keyboard and a mouse with me when I travel. I found an outstanding accessory on Amazon. It's called the iPazz port, I-P-A-Z-Z port, mini keyboard and touchpad. It has a built-in backlight, a rechargeable battery. It works great, and it sells for under $19.
Wow.
Free shipping. I thought you might like to try one out. Keep up the good work. David Martell, M-A-R-T-E-L, from Lynn, Massachusetts. And there it is on your screen, the iPad port, mini Kodi keyboard, touchpad, mouse.
I know, that's so much.
Android.
And it's backlit.
Well, it went up.
It did,
Dad,
$22.
Since this afternoon,
I know.
22. It was... isn't that funny? Earlier today it was $19.99,
No.
but now it's $22. Free shipping, not Amazon Prime, and I think back
Well,
then
this
it
one's
was
Prime. Huh, maybe they just changed the vendor.
Maybe they did. You want to know something? That's good because the one that was cheaper, they were talking about the end of March to get it.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So
wow.
now for like $4 more, you can have it in 2 days.
That's great.
Yeah. So, Dave, this is very good. I think I'm going to end up in getting one of these. It is really backlit. I like rechargeable battery. It's a keyboard.
Wait
What are
a
the?
second.
Hang on a second.
All right, yeah, hang on just a second.
Hang on a minute.
Now, it does have good reviews, 4.5 stars, but the ones that the top customer reviews are all under 2 stars. The lights won't stay on, battery sucks, and the dongle broke inside the USB port. But, over half of the reviews are 5 stars. It's just interesting that the top
Yeah, it is. So between 4-star and 5-star, 54, 64, 74. Between 4 and 5 stars, it got like 70 some odd %.
Yeah.
So you kind of take your chances, but again, it's really a good price.
Yeah, it is. It is. I would take my chance with that. With the total being 4.5 stars
Yeah,
on the
pretty
reviews
good.
out of 94 reviews. I gotta say that's pretty good. I am surprised that the first few reviews were so negative.
Well, the light not lighting, at least it's still usable. But
Yeah.
if the port breaks or something, then you're out your $22.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
anyway, Dave, I think you should get a percentage of sales because this is actually pretty neat.
Yep.
So thanks for finding it.
And thanks for finding the show, all of our fantastic patrons. We are on Patreon, and we want to give a big thank you to everyone who supports the show. There's lots of supporters, and they make the show happen every single week.
Oh, we picked up 5.
We've picked up 5 more. We're at 333. Now we're at 338.
Whoa.
Is
if we
Waffles-
can keep that going,
Waffles,
we'll
are you a
lose
patron?
less money.
She needs to become a patron.
You know what?
cat.
I got money and a half a can of cat food in my paycheck this week.
Yeah, she
In
goes,
my
hey, I
payment
found a
envelope."
dead mouse for you. Will that help the show? Unfortunately, it won't, Waffles. But, hey, thank you so much to our patrons. You guys are fantastic. You make the show happen, like I said. Thank you so much. If you want to catch the show live, We are live just about every Thursday, unless if we're not. But we'll let you know ahead of time. And you can watch the show at gizwiz.tv. That is the best place for you to check it out. There's a chat room there. Join along and enjoy the show with the rest of the chat room. Here we are, live right now. And if you missed the show, don't worry. If you missed it because of our crazy schedule, no, don't worry. We have all the old episodes there at gizwiz.tv as well. If you click into an episode, you can see our show notes, all of the gadgets. And if you can also go ahead and click on the title of a gadget and go see gizwiz.biz. That's right. Dick has his own write-ups about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So you can go head on over there. And while you're there, this is your last chance to play What the Heck Is It? I'm excited. We're going to get to learn what this is on the next episode, what this actually is. This is the entire gadget. You just have to guess what it is. This is from Dick's Warehouse. And I'll let you know right now. You know, I saw my cat earlier. I now know that this is a portable pet food container. You put pet food on one side, water in the other. They split apart like a pod. And then you have your pet food and pet water available for you with this nice little carrying chain, so you could put it around their neck, so they carry it. You don't have to carry it, which is quite nice. There are 12 Mad Magazines signed by Dick himself for correct answers, and 24 Mad Magazines for silly, hilarious, and unique answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. Next week, we should be back on schedule. Please make sure to send in your gadget videos, your warehouse videos to mail at gizwiz.tv, and also send over your suggestions for next month's gadget crappy corner. And that about wraps it up for this episode. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.